It is a great day indeed. Pagising ko sa umaga, nalaman ko na nag-resign na pala si Andy Bautista. I'm so happy. And just to let you know guys, bakit naligo ako. Nalaman ko pala sa nung pumunta ako sa bath na ang goddess pala ng bath ay si Minerva. Charot! So masaya po ako mga kaibigan kasi syempre, well, number one, I'm so happy that nagkaroon na rin ng konsensya si Andy Bautista at nag-resign rather than face the shame of a public impeachment trial. At Congress finally understood the real meaning or the real concept of a representative democracy, na yung mga tao pag galit at kayo, your access is going to be held on the line. So so yun po, masaya po ako na ganyan. Of course, syempre I'm not going to be negative about it, but I have to take it from the positive point of view. First of all, I would like to thank bloggers like Chrisette, like MJ, like other bloggers who don't not support me openly, but egg me on to move forward. To Rocky, to so many of them, to Maharlika, of course, to Dre, to sino ba nakalimutan ko? To Mamshis, to everybody, to Darwin, to the people, to the UK DDS and the DDS UK, and to everybody. Let me first make it clear that in the UK, I only speak for myself. Nobody speaks for me. So if there are people who would use my name here for their own personal benefits, please, darling, stop it, because I'm not going to allow my name to be used, especially after revelations, telling me or told by me by other people that you are reporting undocumented workers or Filipinos to immigration. Ang inis ko lang is that, okay, may word na block. Okay, so okay. Okay, so hindi ko pwedeng i-thank yung hindi nag-support sa akin. Ano ba kayo? 'Di ba? Ano ba kayo? Yun nga, bakit naman impeach? Hindi siya na-impeach, nag-resign siya, and it's better because now we do not have to run the risk of politicians showboating in an impeachment proceeding. So it's a better deal kasi alam naman natin na magpapapogi lang yan sila. Gaya ng sinasabi lang, pagpapapogi ko, at ang ganda naman talaga ako, diba? Don's Concepcion, stop asking the question because I'm not going to answer it. Any more question about that, I'm going to block you. Yeah. Okay. Hindi po, ito po, ako, may shinare ako na comment ng We Are Collective, yung WAC. Because that is how I feel, that we can move on together. I've been saying that we can move on as a group, as a support team, and not necessarily be coordinating with each other because marami tayong naniniwala. Contrary to common misconceptions, Marilyn, yon hindi po impeached yon. Ibig sabihin po nun is that na-file na yung articles of impeachment niya. Hindi pa po, kasi ang Senate po ang mag-i-impeach sa kanya, hindi po ang House of Representatives. Na-impeach si hindi ko alam paano mangyari yon, but alam ko nag-resign. Okay? Okay, so okay, ewan ko kung paano, hindi ko alam kung paano ma-impeach ng kaya nga, wag na iba naman, Attorney Bruce, please, tigilan na please. Oo nga, kaya wag kayong mag-mention ng pangalan because that's not helping. Ako lang, na ano lang ako, nagpapasalamat ako sa WAC because WAC verbalized everything that I've been saying, that ito kasi yan, many people tell me that I am pro-Marcos, at I am anti-anybody. Hindi po totoo yan. I am pro-Filipino because I feel that BBM was the one elected and he was the one who actually won the elections. That's why I am supporting him in this battle. It does not mean that I am pro Marcos. Hindi po ako bumoto sa kanila to begin with, but alam ko po na binoto siya ng karamihan ng mga Pilipino. That's the reason why I have to respect the vote of the Filipinos. Ngayon, if it is proven otherwise na si Lenny talaga yan, edi wala tayong magagawa. But Lenny has already made her bed and therefore she has to sit on it or sleep on it. That's my point. Okay, so yun po yung position ko. Okay, yun po yung position ko. Hindi po ako pro Marcos because do not to alienate me to the anti-Marcoses, because that's not true. I am pro-Filipino and the choice of the Filipino is my choice. So if I felt that BBM was cheated, then that would be my advocacy. Kasi talaga namang feeling ko talaga na ano siya, nabastos siya, he was robbed of the elections. And that is what I'm standing for. I'm not standing for the Marcoses per se, because I was never a pro-Marcos person to begin with. And my friends are asking me, is that true? Bakit ganyan ka mag-isip? Isasampa na lang. Yun nga. So, hindi siya na-impeached. Ang articles of impeachment, pino-forward pa lang po sa Senate and there will be a Senate hearing. So kung nag-resign siya, much better, di ba? Loka kayo. Magkikipagtalo pa kayo sa abogado, letchus. At constitutional law professor po ako, mga kaibigan, kaya ganito ako kaganda. May mga professor po na ganito kaganda. Hindi na sila nakikita kasi takot silang magpamedya. Oo. Ano ba? Ano po ba yung bad effect ng resignation ni Andres? Wala. Walang bad effect. Good effect. Why? Because we wanted him out to begin with. That's it. And of course, it will not stop cases from being filed because of violation of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act or Republic Act 3019. So, ma'am, di ba nabasura po yung impeachment? Alam nyo, hindi ko alam kung nag-iisip kayo o hindi. Hindi na nga natin kailangan pag-usapan pa yung impeachment sa Senado because nag-resign na siya. In the same way before, di ba, na pinesyo niya si Merceditas Gutierrez to resign as ombudsman by filing an impeachment complaint. Di ba? So, dapat i-impeach na, nag-resign si Merceditas because of that. Oo. Kaloka kayo kung makapagsalita kayo. Ano ba yan? Remember, you got the news from media. So what? Kaloka. Ang impeachment po kasi, it originates from the House of Representatives and they will forward it to the Senate. The Senate will turn itself into an impeachment court and they will be the ones to be the judge, the jury or the judge to impeach a person. So, pag na-forward na po sa Senate yun, magkakaroon pa po ng hearing yun. And do you honestly believe that Bautista, with all that he knows, would actually be impeached by the Senate? Thanks, Sao. Oo. Basta nag-resign, okay na yon. Wag na kayong mag kasi alam nyo, palagi tayong puyog. Alam nyo, para kayong mas addict pa kayo sa mga addict. Alam nyo kung bakit? Gusto nyo ng away palagi. Gusto nyo ng kung nag-impeach, di go. Diba? Oo. Yun nga, he resigned because there was a threat of impeachment and yun po sa kanya, much better deal kasi kung ikay ay isang tao na may tinatago, mas takot ka na i-face po yung impeachment court dahil Bautista knows what they did to CJ Corona, that CJ Corona was not a guilty man. But they can twist the facts and it is a political issue. They can make it a political issue. Kaya po ganon. Kuyog, mahilig kasi tayo sa kuyog eh. Alam mo, para tayo ding mga addict na sobrang lakas ng amats na lahat na lang ng pwede natin, titirahin tayo natin. No, move on. Ang sinasabi ko po guys, ganito. I am not a Marcos loyalist. Never was, never will be. But I believe that BBM won the elections. I believe that the Marcoses have the support of the Ilocos. I believe that the Marcoses are well loved by the North. So, why should, even if I don't believe in many of their policies, I have to respect the love of the Ilocanos for them because number one, I'm half Ilocano and half Ilocana, charot lang, half Ilocano and part Cebuano. So, di ba? So, pero attorney sa December pa po dapat, yun nga, effective December, maybe because he, he has to, he has to finalize some things pa. But the fact na nag-resign siya is good kasi the president will now have an option of who to appoint as Comelec chairman who will assure a clean, honest, orderly elections and perhaps even a good plebiscite for a shift to federalism. Diba? Yun po yung posisyon natin eh. Let us get angry on matters that should matter. Yun ang point ko. Because if not, lalabas na para lang tayong mga bullies. Like, totoo ang sinasabi ni Aniwak. Okay, we exposed Dayaw, good. But we should not limit all our energies on that regard. Kasi ako, gusto ko din sapakin si Dayaw. Diyos ko din, nakita mo yung mukha nun? Gusto mo ilagay sa inidoro at i-flash. But, we cannot just manage to attack the little minions and shun away from the people who are causing the problem to begin with. Diba? So, parang, teka, why are you attacking me for like this? Bakit issue? Kaya nga sinasabi ko eh, parang, napakabuli naman natin. Pwede naman tayong maging Kaya sinasabi ko kahapon kasi nakipag-usap ako dito sa DDS UK kagabi because of several issues. Meron pong cruise na sinet up nila because of some internal matters which I didn't want to be part of to begin with. It was canceled and they canceled it without me knowing, without me being consulted about it. But I was the one being highlighted there and at totoo, dahil nagkagulo-gulo, syempre, maraming hindi na pumunta, maraming hindi na so, naturally, they had to cancel, they made the executive decision not to pursue with it, and I understand, pero may mga tao po doon na hindi na-inform, nagpunta, sorry po sa inyo na hindi po nangyari yun, but it was not my fault, not out of my control, so, may mga problema lang po din dito na kailangan pong ayusin and I'm very happy that the Philippine Embassy here, headed by Ambassador Lagdameo, expressed their relief that I was not used, I was not made part and parcel of any any unnecessary reputational issues that I would have been involved with if I had continued with several of my meetings here. So, syempre, ang point ko lang ganito, maraming problema ang bayan, maraming problema ang Pilipinas. Tayo mga DDS, sana tayo yung least na maging problema. So, kung may mga away-away tayo, wag na lang natin ipubliko. Pwede naman tayong mag-usap ng chat eh. 'Di ba? Oo, pwede mag-usap ng chat. Ang laki ng chat, wag tayo, I don't like the idea of, guys, you going to the walls of these people and attacking them because in the first place, it's not healthy. Especially pag pro-DDS ang ina-attack natin. Because whether we like it or not, WAC is pro-DDS, pro-Duterte, though they do not believe in many of, they hate some of our vloggers, tira nila yon. Hindi pwede, wag tayo magkakuy. Like for example, may mga websites na ayaw sa akin, hindi ko naman sinasabi sa mga vloggers ko, sa mga ka-followers ko, atakin nyo yung vlog na yon. Kasi alam kong pro DDS yun eh. Alam kong lang kung Duterte support yun. So why would I be attacking an ally of the president who may necessarily not like me? That's preposterous. Because I'm not the one being supported here. I'm not the idol here. I'm not the person being the center of it all. I'm just a warrior on the side trying to help out. So yun, yung mga ganyan, Mary Mahal. Wag kayong ganyan. Hindi Mocha is a very, you may not like Mocha, you may not like me, you may not like MJ, you may not like those that I don't, those I have issues with. But at the end of the day, they're Duterte supporters. So, wag tayong kanya-kanyang bash. Hindi maganda yon. So, if there is a problem, you don't want to engage them privately, just keep your mouth shut. So, yun lang po kasimple yun. Wag na lang kayong bakit ganyan si Sas? Bakit kailangan maging kaibigan kayo? But, no, just stop it. For example, Wak came out with something that is accusatory perhaps, or even like tinitira yung ibang vloggers, nagdi-divide sila. Well, you can publicly privately attack or privately ask Wak, or you can not, well, don't share it, don't rebut to it, because position din niya yun eh. And kung yun ang issue niya, edi sige, yung mga ayaw, yung mga hindi supportaan, like for example, kung defend yourself from him, but don't nadadamay ako eh. Kasi parang yung mga katingdila sabihin, baka yan, baka kasi di ba I'm part of the original Hydra 8, di ba? Baka sabihin, yan, baka si din yan, mga tauhan din ni Bruce yan, mga ganun. Hindi ko na nga alam kung anong pinupost niya. It was, I only noticed of it, I only saw it because Chrisette mentioned my name, and I read all the posts and go, oh my God, ito pala yung mga posts ng We Are Collective. So I didn't know that. And I'm sorry kung may mga natatambaan, pasensya na po, but ang akin lang po sa WAC, I don't control them, I can't control them. I only know one person in that group. Hindi ko naman pwedeng sabihin sa kanya na, stop it. Kasi dati I tried doing it to him, sinigawan naman ako. So syempre, dumb if you do, dumb if you don't, di ba? Unity lang. Unity in diversity. Because not all would support Marcos. Personally, if it was an election, I will not be voting for a Marcos. Honestly, but because he was voted by many of the Filipinos, I have to support that. I know he won in my heart. So that's the reason why I am supporting that candidacy. But it does not mean that I am pro, that just because I do support that idea, that Lenny did not win, it does not mean that I am anti, na dapat magagalit sa akin ng mga anti-Marcoses, because this is no longer an era of anti-Marcos, pro-Marcos, anti-Duterte, pro-Duterte. Tapos na po yung election. Dapat we should either be pro-Philippines or anti-Philippines. Ganun lang po kasimple. If feeling nyo maganda sa bayan, then okay. If feeling nyo hindi maganda, and then sige. So we agree to disagree, and that is what I want. Unity in diversity. We are diverse. We should never be the same. We're not minions na yellow lang tayo lahat at nakagaggles tayo. Hindi po tayo ganun. Okay? So, guys, I'm just so happy that I had to take a bath because I'm going to Camden Market and buy some stuff because well, my mom's going back to the States, and I'm staying here for quite a few days more. Yes. So I love you guys. Ta-ta. Next time. Love you. See ya. Bye.